Anyway, let's go ahead and prioritize all the work we're doing in here and get all of the nice tiles into this place. Still need to get another power plant down here, but this one is actually holding up quite nicely, to be completely honest. So that's nice. We've got that going for us. And I have to say, I mean, I feel like no one's died in a little while. I feel like everyone's a little bit more chill. I feel like, you know, everybody having their own space to go to is a great thing. And I mean, the staff room as well. I mean, that's just excellent. Having one up here and having a staff canteen up here as well is a nice bonus. This guy had a bit of a shank on him there. He's gonna be going off to solitary. I mean, imagine getting caught with a shank beside an armed guard. I wonder if I had free fire on, would he have just shot him? Because that would have been horrendous and hilarious at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, the dude just gets... We discover he's got a shank and just immediately... Judge, jury, and executioner all in one right there. That is what that would have been. Judge, jury, executioner all in one. You've been found guilty. I sentence you to death. Bye-bye. Have a nice afterlife. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll put some fancy tiles into the common rooms here, just to make those all fancy. We'll get some nice white tiles, I think, into the kitchens. So just like that, and just like that. And that actually looks kind of good. I kind of like that. We don't actually have any guard patrols at the moment, though, so I think what I'm going to do is... I mean, we have got some guard patrols that go around all of this space. I feel like we don't... This is a mess of patrols, actually. I feel like we don't really need major guard... Oh, someone's died. Didn't I just say that it's great that no one's died recently? I feel like I just said that. I could swear I just said that. So who's dead? You're dead. Oh, it's a bit of a fight in the yard there. So this guy is ex-law enforcement to Snitch. He's been killed for that. And now this guy going up to Supermax. Well, well, well. Oh, hello. All right then. So we got a Polaroid. Not bad. Do I have to click on it? There we go. So that's gone. So we got, what, a fourth person going to Supermax then? That'll be great. There'll be one for every guard. That's just what you want. One prisoner for every guard. It'll make their job quite easy. There we go. So that guy's being taken out of there. See ya, bud. See ya. You had a good run. You had a good run. It's also nice that they can get back to their cells a lot quicker now because the yard is just straight up from where they sleep. So this whole layout is just much more efficient than what we had before, and I really, really like it for that. Let's go ahead and get some nice wooden floors in the staff room there. Quite expensive, but might as well. And let's dismantle the table and the benches there, just so that that's got like a little clear area through right there. I also reckon getting some lights, probably not a bad idea. So throw some lights into all of this space. And that way, the guards can actually see what's going on a little bit. I mean, I don't know if the guards really care about lights. I've no idea. Never really thought about it. But we'll get them in there anyway. Just because I'm nice like that. There we go. So a bunch of lights there. We can throw them around all of this space too. Just again to brighten up a little bit. And I'm going to prioritize everything that needs done up there. There we go. We could probably also do with some lights in the rest of the yards. There's only a couple in each of them, but I don't think I'm in any major rush there. But I have to say, I mean, looking at this, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. I'm quite happy with the expansion we got. We've technically got death row, which is great. And I do mean technically, because I can't actually send anyone to be executed, which I'm not a big Not a big fan of that, honestly. I'd like to be able to click on this guy and be like, hey, you. Wait, did you killed a guy for being a snitch? What are you? What are you here for? So you're in for 40 years at the minute. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Right. So you're in for 40 years. But I can make you an informant. Alright, we'll recruit you. That's fine. What about you? Informant. And not an informant. Alright. Okay. Do we have informants left? We've got you. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate you two. Let's activate you two. See what's going on there. See what kind of information we can get. Let's also have a look at the gangs. So this guy right here, right? None of the gangs, like, fortunately, none of the gangs have any kills yet. One of them is in, and that's actually fantastic news there. So this gang is technically split between two different blocks, which is good because it means that they, well, it's not good because it means that they do have time to meet. They can meet down here. But this guy, he's nowhere near his other gang member. We do technically have 3 gangs in here, but I think it's fair to say that's, well, they're not really going anywhere. Did we brought them out here. I just realized that technically we brought the confidential informant just way out of the prison to the security room. That is not secure, but at least we lock him up and bring him back in. So I guess that makes it okay, technically. I'm pretty sure it's not, and I'm pretty sure that that would seem more suspicious. Like, he's gonna be away for a good long time. But whatever. Anyway, everybody's waking up. I assume a bunch of them are gonna head off to the showers. They absolutely are. Again, fantastic news. Everybody is just enjoying their morning. The only downside is they all wake up and immediately get really angry. Bunch of serious complaints. They don't like being suppressed, is one thing I've noticed. One prisoner said they're well treated. 3 prisoners have been unnecessarily searched recently. Huh. You know, it's kind of tempting to say that we... Can we search some cell blocks here? So let's search the, let's search the normal security cells. And then see if we can find anything. You know, see if anyone's smuggling anything. There we go. We immediately find some drugs. Not everybody's getting searched, it is worth mentioning. And they are free to move around. You know, this isn't a stop and search. This is, if you're in here, you will be... Oh, my throat is just not having a good time. Excuse me. It's a, you know, if you're in here, you're going to be searched a little bit, nothing major. But that seems like it's went fine. Let's search your cell block. Again, not actually searching the prisoners, just searching the cells. And then same with you guys, we're going to search all of your cells. Actually, I can't do that while they're not in there. That's fine. We'll just search everything and see what's going on. Make sure no one has something they shouldn't have. I'm also realizing we have a little bit of money. We can go ahead and get the metal detectors back in here. So, metal detector. We'll want one there. We'll want one... Actually, let's do it... let's do the metal detectors here. Because that's pretty much the only way through everything. You know, that's pretty much the only way to go. I think a couple of metal detectors up there could be useful, but I don't think the prisoners will go that way all that often. I do think some metal detectors maybe just on that side as well could be good. Although maybe a little unnecessary. We'll just do the metal detectors that I've said there. So we'll go for a bunch of them. And that seems like a good start. What are you carrying there? What are you carrying? Carrying... I have no idea. Is it... I think it might be food. It's something. Really don't know what that was, but it was something. Anyway, good news is metal detectors are going in. These guys are all going through them as well. Seems no one has anything they shouldn't have. Uh-oh. Oh no, I realize. Yeah, this right here. This right here. Metal detectors, right? Okay. Okay, we can fix this. This is fine. Power station. Right there. Bunch of capacitors. Which we can afford. Quite expensive, but no problem. Then what I'm gonna do is say dismantle utility. So I want to dismantle this. And I want to dismantle, I think this. Possibly. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Dismantle those. Dismantle those. Dismantle those. Basically, I need to dismantle anything that goes sort of that way power-wise. So all those little power connections need to be dismantled. Actually, can I cancel that? I've got a better idea. I think we cut off over here instead. So, cut that out. Cut all of that out. Cut all of that out. And we cut all of that as well. And all of that. And let's prioritize that work. Because that kind of needs done quickly. As well as all of this. And then what we can do is grab these cables. Go straight up. Go straight across. And we should be able to come down like this. In theory. In theory. If we demolish everything that we're saying we're going to demolish, we should be able to do this. At least I sincerely hope we can. We kind of need guards to start opening everything, which is a little bit awkward. But assuming we can do that, we should be all right. Actually, I'll tell you what, it might even be an idea to... Oh man, that's a major chunk of the prison offline there. Let's just take out these metal detectors. So dismantle them. And make that kind of high priority. And let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do that and get power back online. I don't even know where my workers are. They're probably stuck at a door somewhere, right? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's awkward. Alright, let's see if we can let them through. There we go. Alright, so the metal detectors are slowly coming out. Can we switch this back on? We absolutely can. Okay. Alright. So that's everything back online. We should, if I do this properly, we should be disconnecting this side of the prison, these two blocks from everything else here, power-wise. We should be taking out all of the power here. Again, assuming I've done this correctly. Now, this is all offline. Can I make those high-priority jobs? Because they kind of need to be. And there we go. Okay, so that entire side of the prison is offline, which is what we want. So then we prioritize that work there. And if I've done that correctly, we should have a third circuit in terms of electricity that will power the left two blocks there. Hopefully. And that's a pretty big hopefully. Let's get those metal detectors back in. Just there. And prisoners, workers, if you wouldn't mind, you know, working a bit quicker, that'd be great. You know, just as an option, as a thing you could do for me. Working a bit quicker would just be fantastic. It really, really would. We do have guys down here as well, which is great. So this is all functioning perfectly. We've got all the automatic doors and all that stuff. We have a couple of people with things they shouldn't have, though, which isn't so good. But hopefully, yeah, we have that going in, and they're apparently ignoring that one. Nope, this guy's going to do it. Except he needs to come in and grab the cable, then go all the way around. All right, then. I don't think he's in the right spot, is he? Oh, no, I think he might be. Yeah, there he is. All right, so that should connect all of that. But there's still more to do. Of course there is. So who's doing that bit? Apparently no one right now. Seriously? Like, can we get this installed? You're going to do that one and that one as well. And that seems to have reconnected everything. Okay. So we now have 3 circuits in terms of power, which is all right by me. Okay. Okay, that works. That absolutely works. I realize the reason that the reason the power gets a bit weird from time to time is because of the mutator that we have going. The fact that the metal detectors are actually contraband scanners. They consume a lot more power. So, I mean, we don't have a whole lot on this power station, and it's already at half, near enough. You know, we took the metal detectors off, and this one's kind of gone back down pretty far as well. So those contraband scanners, I mean, they're great. They're really, really good. But they're also pretty demanding. Let's go ahead and just say prioritize the export job there for a bit, guys, if you wouldn't mind. Try and get our money back up a little bit. And we need to get our prisoner capacity up to 100. We still haven't done that. We also need to get a workshop to produce some license plates. And we have a death row guy coming in tomorrow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I'm actually kind of excited about that. Let's see here. So we want to get education, classroom, 20 school desks. Sure. We don't have 20 school desks, but that's all right. I mean, can I get more? So there. It's 85. There. Hey, there we go. So we need to do foundation education and general education. Do we do any of those? I mean, no one's interested in them. But why not, I suppose? Let's have a look at my schedule. So there we go. Foundation, education, and general education. Kind of going right after each other there. That seems all right. The death row appeal can be a little bit later in the day there. All right. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited for a death row inmate to be coming in. That's, I've never dealt with one before. I've straight up never dealt with one before. I don't really know... I don't really know what we do with them. I really don't. I don't know how we feed them. I don't know... I really don't know. I really, really don't know. Let's give him a... Let's give him marble tiled on the floor there. And let's do mosaic on the floors in here. So there we go. So that's death row. We're actually gonna have someone on death row. Good lord, that is I don't want to say exciting because that sounds insensitive, but that's kind of exciting, to be honest. That is kind of exciting. Why doesn't this have power up here? Because we don't have power cables going over there. All right, fair enough. We'll fix that. We can bring some power into all this space as well. We'll actually just sort of loop this all around a little bit, I think. So there we go. We'll connect all of that up. And that'll be good for us. That'll just keep that all nicely looped together. Now, let's see. I believe 6 o'clock is when we kick into free time, right? That's when everybody gets up. Yes, it is. All right, so everybody is up and about. We've got 4 guys in Supermax. I do like that we're gradually pushing people to the higher security areas. They're not technically higher security. It's just, like, we're literally just separating them. That's all it is. It's not that they're more secure over here. They're just, you know, separated, basically. Which is alright, I suppose. Let's see. 42, 40 minutes. 35. I'm really excited. I really, really am. I believe as well, if the death row inmate doesn't actually get executed, what we end up doing is they go into maximum security, so this should be very, very interesting. Where's the bus? Where's the bus? There's the bus. All right. Oh, hello. Our first death row prisoner has just arrived. We'll need to make sure we have a death row appeal program set up in a parole room so that they can have their appeal hearings. Oh boy, hold on, before we do that. We have all this liability stuff already, so we're fine. There's no worries there. All right. So the exports go ahead, the bus comes down, and there he is. John Findlay. A deadly gang member, sentenced to 64 years for 1 count of murder, 2 counts of torture, and 1 count of armed robbery. Likelihood of clemency, 48%. Interesting. So it's essentially a 50-50 chance of whether or not this guy will go to death row. So he's gonna be taken in. He's gonna be searched. He is not not going to lockdown for 2 hours because he had a pack of cigarettes on him. I think that's the least of his worries. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's a major concern. If I'm honest with you, I just don't think that's I don't think that's a worry. I'll tell you what we're gonna do though. We're gonna have a guard sort of stationed perpetually in and around death row. That way we never have a point where there isn't someone watching him. So there we go. Into your cell there, bud. And you have a good time. That'll be the station guard coming down to look after you. Tell you what. Let's schedule... I'm not even giving him a chance. Schedule the execution. Oh my god. This is rough. Right. Initiate prison-wide lockdown. Let's get everybody back to your cells. We need everybody getting back to their cells right now. Let's test the facility. Do we have enough power? We do. Let's assemble the execution detail. There's Findlay's priest. Oh. All right. All right. That's the priest coming down, avoiding the road, getting run over by a truck in the process. Escort the witnesses to the facility, please. Findlay's victim's family, victim's family, victim's family, Findlay's mother, Findlay's wife, and the victim's family. A lot of the victim's family here. Good lord. We've got the chief in here, we've got the warden, we've got the priest. We've got the witnesses coming through. This is dark, man. This is dark. So they're gonna be let through. And they're gonna take a seat. There's still more of them to get through. They're kind of stuck though, which is a bit awkward. Can we open that for them? There you go. Go on through. Let's open that door for you as well. All right. The witnesses have taken their seats. Escort the prisoner to the facility. Let's open that door and let him out. Warden taking lead. Findlay following behind the chief and the priest as well. This is a bad time for janitors to be working. That's a rough time for the janitors. Findlay's taking his seat. I don't want to click this. I can cancel this, actually. Findlay.
John Findlay. By the power vested in me, this isn't really one of them. By the power vested in me by the state of prison architect, I sentence you to die by the electric chair. Witnesses and staff may leave.
That was rough. Good lord. Good lord. Oh no. The janitor. Freaking janitor. Final report, please. The mandated execution of John Findlay was carried out at 13:25 as scheduled by electric chair. In the presence of witnesses, the standard compensation of $10,000 is awarded to the institution for their part in this process. That was dark. That was... Oh. That was dark. I don't know how to feel about that. That was just really dark. I guess he is, gonna be taken to the morgue at this point. There we go. Oh no, he's going straight out to the hearse. Alright then. I mean, fair enough. There you go, John Findlay. You are dismissed. Let's also get a road barrier. Because I figure one of these... Probably a decent idea. Probably not a bad idea. Because if someone tries stealing a truck... For example, if I do lockdown, the barrier shuts up. So ain't nothing getting through there. Although again, that's assuming someone does actually try to steal a truck, which... I kind of hope they don't do. I do kind of hope they don't try that again. Because that was kind of annoying. But I kind of do want to get another death row. Like, the death row thing is so dramatic. It's so dramatic. Like, terrifyingly so. It's, ooh. That is something, is what that is. That is something. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. It has been my absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.